Hi everyone, it's Nat here again. On to do part 2 of my fabric organisation. Woohoo! Yeah, I don't know how many parts there's going to be. I suppose it goes until I've finished finding bags and boxes full of fabrics and I'll have them all sorted in my cupboard. So I've grabbed out 2 more bags. So we'll start getting through it all. So I've put all the piles that I made last time over on my kitchen bench. And no, they haven't been there for a week or anything. I'm doing this all on the same day, well, these 2 videos anyway. But you'll just see them a bit later than what I did them. Okay, so let's get into it. This looks like all sorts of randomness here. So that just looks like a bit of linen offcut from somewhere. So I'm going to put that with my scrap bits of tea dyed and coffee dyed and other bits of linen. It's quite vintage looking already. I might still dye it. So there's some plain pink, so that will go with my plain colours. So yes, I put the piles over on the kitchen bench and I'm thinking that I'll just make more piles here and then put them to the respective piles on the kitchen bench until I've got through all the bags and boxes. And then we can figure out where we're going to store them. So this is plain pink, but it's almost like a satin material. So I put that next to the other plain pink, but to the side in case I end up with a pile of satiny materials that I'm sure I have. This looks like a bandage or a sling. Hopefully I won't need it as a bandage or a sling. So that will go in the pile to be tea dyed with my scrappy fabrics. It was probably from when my son broke his arm twice. We broke one when he was real young, trying to push the couch around inside and fell over and hit it on a matchbox car, I think. That's what he must have done. And then when he was a bit older, how did he do it that time? Oh, that's right. On top of the monkey bars, and he wasn't meant to be up there and he fell off. So I quite like this shirt with the stripes, so I might put that in the 2 pull apart bag that I've got going with all my laces and that I need to pick off shirts, because I'll take the buttons off, probably take the arms and that off and the tags and everything. So I'll make a pile to be pulled apart. This is a big tablecloth and it's a beautiful vintage colour, an off-white. I don't know what else you'd call it, almost looks coffee dyed or whatever. So that can be basically cut. Maybe it'd be helpful to cut that down into sections so it's easier to deal with. It's already had some cut out of it. So I might do that. Just try and fold it up a bit better. Put that with the shirt to be fixed. And I have a bag of stuffs here. Looks all like laces. So I might end up putting it back in that bag and then on the lace pile. Though it has some scrappy bits, so I'll probably keep them out and put them in my little scrap container that I've got going, because I tend to grab for that first when I need a little scrappy bit. What is this? Oh, hang on, I think that needs taking apart. Oh, it's a little girl's dress. Little peachy dress. Now, I'll put that with my peachy stuff, I think. For a future project, that can go. That's the bit that I cut out of the tablecloth. That'll go in my scrap bin to use. And another little bit that I found. Oh, there's a bit more. So this, oh, that's beautiful. Looks like a tissue box cover. What would I do? I'd probably take these side bits off, I think. So I might put that in my to pull apart. Take the ribbons off and keep them as little bows to put on something probably. So we have a whole lot of blue lace here, which is beautiful. Another little scrappy bit. So I hope you're all having fun getting some crafting done. I should have done more I was doing so well today, getting so much done, and then I sit down on social media and then that's me for like 2-3 hours or something. So I just switched it off so I could come back and do this. So I'll make a pile of laces. Oh, look at that. So that's got to be wrapped up on a bit of card and put away with my other laces. So I'll put that over with my scrap pieces. And some more little scrap pieces. Oh, that can go in the scrap bin as well. This must have all been cut out of I got from the op shop. I think I went back twice to get a bag full of this lace curtain cut into squares. Now, I must have hacked at this one. There was a journal I did where I used a whole pile of this. So I think that, I'm sure I didn't hack it up that much though, did I? Confused. So I think I'll put that back into that plastic bag I had, since it's all the same. Or else it's going to end up everywhere. I should probably just go in my fabric scrap area. Just make sure I get all the bits of it. Yeah, that looks like it. Then we've got some black scrap. I'm going to keep finding that everywhere now, aren't I? Must cut some of the flowers out. This looks like some, I was going to say some tablecloth, but oh, it's a pillowcase. Not pillowcase, a cushion cover. Same thing really, isn't it? No, Nat, it's not, but anyway. So that's got beautiful little flowers in that as well. I'll put that with my other lace stuff. Alright, this is good because there's so much stuff that shouldn't be together. It's good to get it sorted. Another bag of something here. Another big tip. Alright, I must have been taking a whole lot of stuff apart. Looks like it was a shirt or something, and this is the under part. Which that'll be great to use as bases for scrappies. Something like that, because it's nice and long and all about the same width. Even some belly bands or something. Wish I could find the end of it. There it is. Try and fold that up somehow. Whatever this come off of, it was something really long. Here we go again. Then we've got this piece. And that piece. So I'll keep them all together. I'll probably go in like a neutral colour bin when I get it sorted. And then it looks like I've got some lace here, so that needs to go organised with my other laces. We've got a zip. I'm sure I've got zips somewhere too, so that can go with my zips. Now, this looks like elastic maybe, with some of the cotton over the top. That'd be alright as a journal tie, wouldn't it? So put that with all the miscellaneous pieces. More of that silly lace curtain. I might just turn you again a little bit because I keep going way too far to the side here. Now this looks like ribbon that's come off of a shirt. The little hangers. And that's the tag. Yes, I do keep all the clothing tags. Do something with them sometime. And this is just all cut up bits of this stuff. I don't even remember doing this. Someone else might have done it for me. I know Mum was doing, I gave Mum a whole lot of clothes to chop up for me. So I reckon these might have come from my mum, which is lovely. They're all ready to go. So this can go, that's like cord 2, isn't it? Might put that with the other sort of cord stuff. And that is all lace ready to use. Might have to do some dyeing of that, I think. It's a bit white. Alright. Cleaned up that mess. I've got this pile. So I used some of this to make a pocket for a journal not long ago. You can see where I've cut it off there. So it's sort of like a linen. This looks like a big tablecloth. It's Christmas colours, isn't it? Looks like it's probably a Christmassy tablecloth. It's hard to tell. I think it was Marketplace one day. There were, I think it was 200 vintage doilies and linens for $100, I think it was, so 50 cents each. And it was a bit of a large amount to spend on doilies and that, but at that stage I didn't have many. And the price, you know, I pay $3 for a nice doily here sometimes, so I thought 50 cents each, so I went and grabbed them. So a lot of this stuff would have come from there. So I'll put all the linens together. They can go in a separate tub, I reckon. So it looks like I might have a fair bit of that sort of stuff in here, of the bigger pieces. Absolutely beautiful though. That would look great on a journal cover. So there's heaps that you can do with just one of these. As I said, in the past I would have used these on my table, but they just end up getting dirty and ruined, so I'd rather use them for journals. Yeah, so it looks like this was a bag of the linens that I got from Nat. Not sure what I'd do with that. I can always cut it up and use it as a base for things. I won't give it to the op shop if I'm not going to use it. Another beautiful one. I've got a whole set of these. I'll keep them together. Yeah, definitely was all the rest of the linens out of that pack. The more basic ones. I like that orange actually. I might be able to use some of that soon. So I might pull a couple of those out. A stupid mosquito flying around. I'll try and get him afterwards. There's some pink ones. That's a nice colour, that one. Might just put that in with my floral fabrics. That'd be nice just to cut out and use the little embroidered pieces, I think. Someone did some fabric painting. Not sure what I'd do with that. I could probably try and fussy cut out some of the bits because it's quite dirty around the outside. These are all stapled together. There is that mushroom, and I do really like that, so when I do a mushroom journal I'll use that one. So I'm thinking it'd probably be good to take the staples out if I can without killing anything. So I'll have to go through all my linens and doilies another time when I find the rest of my... I've got a big plastic tub with doilies in it. Taking the staples out. So I might put those away with other themed bits. It's really cute too. That would make a really nice corner tuck spot. Another one of those ones. Alright. Now, onwards with the second bag, which is full of random stuff by the looks. Ties. I had a thing of collecting ties, I think. These are some old ones that were gifted to me, maybe. Not sure what I'll do with them, but you can make pockets with these bits. So you could even flip that down. Have a little button and a tie or something to hold it down. So we will do something with them. I was getting a whole lot at one stage to make one of those Christmas tree skirts or whatever with them. I've seen all sorts, handbags and all sorts made with ties. So I started collecting ones I liked. A lot of the purple and green ones. But I don't know if I'll ever get around to doing that. This looks like some more tea-dyed linen. There's some plain. It's a scrappy bit. I'll put that in my fabric scrap bin. Now here's the big piece of some of the black lace that I found before. Oh, it smells old. Oh, it's just dropped some fabric, but that's alright. Just fold this up. Very messy fold. Put that on my lace pile. This, it's that stuff that feels like it's waterproof. I don't know what material that is. It's weird, but I could see that on the front of a journal. So I'll have to put that with my florals. Got this green fabric, which is beautiful. Piles of it, good for the nature journals. That'll go on the plain fabric. Now here's a Christmas one. There's no question about that. And it is huge. Beautiful though. So I'll fold that up, put that with my Christmas bits. I might have to do a tub that's just for Christmas fabrics with the amount I'm finding. I need a whole room just for Christmas crafting stuff. It's ridiculous. Some more of the tea-dyed fabric. So this is another scarf that I've used with glue stick. Really nice. So that can go in a sheer fabric pile. There's a bit of linen there. It's got little speckles in it, I like that. And some more black lace. Just fold that up. And a whole lot here. So this looks like all plain materials. Must have been doing something with my greens at one stage and didn't put them away properly. Shame. Now this is a Christmas placemat or something by the looks. Wouldn't that make an awesome cover too? See, I forgot I had these when Christmas came, so next Christmas I'm going to have to go through this stuff because it will be nicely organised and I should be able to find it. Use this to make a couple of journal covers. Another bag full of stuff. So that looks like calico, but it's that stuff with, or is it canvas? Something like that anyway. It's got the speckles in it. And then it's got just normal calico. No, that has speckles too. But it does look slightly different. So that's great. I've got a whole heap of that sort of thing there. Leave that in the bag. Yeah, it says calico scraps. Got that for $1, that bag, so that was good. Now, another tablecloth. I must break these down. And just keep some bits and give some away or something. Because they're taking up a lot of space. I think when I saw them cheap and that, just grab them because they can charge a lot for them these days. And plain fabric. I'll just put that taken out because I'll use the bag when I pack them back in their colour matching groups. That's interesting. That'll be real nice in the nature journals too. It is plain, but it's textured. Put that with the plainish stuff. Same with this. It's cut in a weird shape. I cannot wait to get back to the second-hand stores, hopefully next week. They're closed here over the Christmas break, like the bookstore, and I'm starting to get itchy. This is a bed sheet for a big bed, but I love it because it's got, oh yeah, I think it's Paris themed. If I can get it the right way around. Oh yeah, Paris. Yeah, mail. But, so you could cut all those bits out and use them as ephemera, which I intend on doing sometime. So, I might actually put that in the to cut up pile and just try and cut it smaller and more manageable. Now another, is that one I bought recently? Another beautiful quilt cover that I'd almost use because I love it. But I love that it's off-white and I think it'll be great for journals as well. So that will, I'll put that over for a linen pile. Some more of my upholstery fabric. Put in the upholstery fabric bin. That'll look really nice in a masculine themed journal or even as the cover of one. Now what is this? Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Nice pattern. I've got this stuff as well. So I'll probably have a bin that's got patterned pieces, I suppose. Just keep them together. This looks like upholstery fabric too. Look at that one. Beautiful. Floral. Love that one with the grapes and stuff. And then that's more plain upholstery. Might put these in, oh, that's not really floral. Put that in, no, I don't know. Put that in floral. Nearly at the bottom of this one. It's another quilt cover that I bought, or sheet set, something like that. But I love this one. It's quite retro and it's got all these little squares and bigger squares. So I could cut them out individually and use them for scrappies or whatever. Really like that, and there's heaps I can do with that. Actually, what I should do is put this sheet over with those sheets and start cutting into them all sometime. I think this bag was meant to be my linen bag because I've got all my big linens down the bottom of it. And some bits. What are these? Words that I've cut out of magazines. Another tie. Might even use some of these ties to put around journals as a closure. I've got all these triangles of different plain materials from the secondhand store one day. Someone was going to do a quilt by the looks of things. Now this looks real vintage, this one. It's quite worn. Beautiful mill pattern on there. And then this big quilt cover. I love the pattern on that as well. And the ruffles. Alright, so I have piles all around me now, but that's good because they're sorted into their piles. So what I'll do is add those piles to the ones on my kitchen bench. And I will go and see if I can hunt out any more bags and boxes to sort through. And then tomorrow I think I'll have to start dragging the tubs and that out of my cupboard. And I think I've got bags in there too to sort through and get all that done. Get it all sorted. That'll be great. And then I know what I've got to work with. Alright, take care guys. I hope you're not asleep or that you have been crafting through that. And I will see you again soon. Bye.